This is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio. PHLV Radio.
On the Dot is presented by Benjamina Mia Casino. Licensed real estate professional since 2008. License number S01669991 LLC. Heading to Las Vegas? Thinking of buying, selling, or investing in real estate? From city view lofts, high-rises, lakefront villas, mountain view homes, and all types of residential properties Vegas has to offer. Follow Mia to the road of your dreams to home ownership. Call 702-281-9063 or visit www.benjaminamiacasino.com. Mia is also on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. With Mia Casino, you can be sure you get real estate with integrity. It's a lunch hour in Vegas, and we're on the dot with Dot and Mia here on PHLV Radio.
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, and welcome to On the Dot. The dot is 12:07, and my name is Dorothy Tom. You can call me Miss Dot, and my partner here is Mia. Napaka-demure ni Mia.
Demure ba ako? Hindi naman. Kala mo lang yun.
Dot, I'm Dot.
My husband said, do not be fooled.
Do not be fooled
Do
by Mia.
not dot.
Do not dot.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to On the Dot.
And welcome to September, the 1st.
September already. Wow.
Oh, yeah. It's a
July.
cold month.
Yes,
It's a
and
cold
we
month.
are ushering our September series, which is
What is our
going
September?
by the book.
Going by the book?
Yes,
Okay.
which could be anything about books.
Okay. Anything about books. So our last month we finished Nowhere to Go But Up,
Yes.
and this month is it
Every
by the
trick
book.
by the book.
every trick in
by the book.
Every trick in the book, and Going by the Book
Is our series,
for
is our
today.
episode for today.
Correct.
Because our guest is a travel author.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes.
Let's talk about
What's your
this.
favorite type of book, Dot?
I like short stories. I like anthologies of short stories because they are short. And I can finish the whole thing in one sitting. I mean, one story for each sitting. I have Machiavelli in one restroom. I have Dan Yoga in another restroom. I have manga how to draw.
So you read in
manga.
the restroom.
Yes, the restroom
can
is
see.
our reading room. Then by my bedside, I have A Course in Miracles. I have Byron Katie's A Thousand Words for Joy. I have Pam Grout. So I read all types except textbooks. I don't want textbooks now.
You think books are going away?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
It's the
Yes. The form will
Yeah.
change. We will have e-books. We will have paper books, and I love
Audio
hardbound.
books.
Yes, I love hardbound books.
the
So
feel of it, right? Flipping
Yes.
the book,
I love
flipping
it.
the pages.
Okay.
It's a different feeling.
What
yeah.
about you?
I like recipe books. I like instructional books.
Oh, like how to set
How
up
to,
this
yeah.
microphone like that.
Yes,
Yeah.
I don't
Technical.
like fiction books.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? But you like fiction in film,
Yes, but
but not in books.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
okay.
when I read it, I think it's not true. So.
Okay. Yeah. Biographies then. Do you like
Yes,
biographies?
yes,
All right.
Yes. So I wanna share something that Roxane Gay said about why people read, and it's very short. It says salvation is certainly among the reasons I read. Reading and writing have always pulled me out of the darkest experience in my life.
Okay.
Stories have given me a place in which to love myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roxane Gray.
Yes. Roxane Gray. Okay. So our member highlight is a travel author, and she has written books that are available in Amazon. And my voice is cracking. I don't know why. For a week already. And the books are entitled Carolina, Cruising to an American Dream, Cruising in RV, The Basics You Need to Know, Cruising Past Services, oh, Cruising Past 70, sorry. It's not only about outer journeys, it's also about inner ones, Cruising Past 70. And is there anything else that I missed? For
We
the
will
books?
ask her. Yeah.
And our member highlight for today is Miss Carol Esguerra Colborn.
Yay. Hi.
Welcome.
Hi, Carol.
Hi.
Ah, look at you. Oh, you look vibrant today. Hello, hello. How's our audio for you? Is it good? Can you sing for us?
Oh, that's
No.
thank you so much. Although, I didn't think it was going to be about book. I thought it was going to be rules. Going by the book to me is about, rules.
Yes.
So I'm ready with a lot of rules.
Yes. Rules or no rules or whatever it is, right? Yes.
Yes.
Uh-huh. So what are your favorite books? What sort of books do you read?
Oh, I'm very much like Mia. I don't like fiction,
Mm-hmm.
and I do a lot of. That's why I also write nonfiction. But I'm also very much like you, Dot, in that I like short stories.
Mm-hmm.
That's why my books are actually vignettes. It's
Oh.
not. Around a theme, around a travel theme.
Ah.
I like finishing short. Whatever I can do now, and then lay it aside, and then go back to it. So
Uh-huh.
I'm like the both of you.
Okay.
Although I'm not like the both of you because I'm old already.
Define old.
I'm 73.
Is that
Oh,
old?
no.
Yeah.
Is that old? Well,
It's a new 40, It's a new 40.
so
Surely a number.
so what do you call 95?
Oh, that's mature.
Mature. Okay. Mm. Old and mature. Where do I fall? I have to find my number there.
I know
My
some
dig-
people that are 95 and not mature.
Oh yeah, they go back to second childhood, right?
Yes.
Around
Yeah.
80s. Okay,
Well,
Carol.
scientists say that our bodies are geared to live to 150.
Oh, okay.
And so the oldest person we have is 123. And
Uh-huh.
they think in the next decade we'll have an even older person at 135. So we're moving towards being able to live to 150.
Okay, I look
Wow.
forward to that. That's why probably we have to take care of our skin, our hair, because
Yeah.
we want to be vibrant and colorful and badass when we reach 150.
That's
Ala
what our
Mia.
previous guest was saying, right?
Yeah. All right. So, Carol, cruising is a common word found in your book titles.
Yes.
Would you like to tell us why you chose a
You
particular
know,
word?
cruising has a bad connotation. They say
It
cruising the
does.
streets to find clients. That's actually probably the more common. No, not the most common is cruising in a cruise ship. Okay.
Okay.
And then you have the cruising the streets to find clients. That's not what I mean. I mean about cruising is a pace of life. It's not a mode of transportation. It's a pace of life. So you can cruise whether you're in a cruise ship or in a bus or in a car or on a train. So it's a pace of life. The way it's a kind of quality of life you choose to be, and that is not to be bound by deadlines and not to be hurried by outer events, but more about coming from the inner you. You want to be able to pace your life so that you enjoy it.
Okay.
That to me is cruising.
Cruising, yes. For a moment here, your Zoom is probably cruising still.
Why?
I don't know. You look frozen, not cruising.
Am I still?
um, the audio is good, but your video is frozen. So, but
I don't see it as frozen on my
Yeah.
end, but let's just continue.
let's
Yeah.
continue. you look very good. You look pretty. The camera caught you in that frozen
the
moment, no?
network.
Oh,
Nakasmile siya.
great.
Yeah, ang galing. Okay. So, what's your question, Mia? I
No,
think you have a
maybe it's the
question.
network. Her network
Ah.
is low.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
So, cruising, being slow, I have a feel of relaxation there. No, is that
Yeah,
the
yeah,
energy that you want to put
yeah.
out in your book?
Yes, yes.
Uh-huh.
To savor life, you gotta cruise it.
Okay. And then the 70 that you're talking about, is that an age or is it a
Yes,
speed? Or
that's
I
an
thought
age.
it's a speed limit.
No,
Because
Just
yeah, that's correct. No, like my misinterpretation of going by the book. Yes, it's an age. It means that you would like to look forward to cruising even beyond 70.
yes, because the paradox there is the speed limit is 70, but you're cruising. And cruising is
Yes,
slow,
yes,
right? But
yeah.
going back to the age of 70, and is that because you're referring,
retirement.
huh?
Maybe it's retirement.
Retirement? Are you
Yeah,
referring to your age?
past retirement.
Yeah.
So a lot of people talk about, past 60, 55 plus. I wanted to extend it a bit more and say 70 because I feel that's the new upper limit of retirement.
70.
Yes,
Upper limit of retirements.
yes.
You've had a long, long line of accomplishments, achievements in the corporate world
Well, in the Philippines,
in
yes.
the Philippines, but here, no.
Oh, I went to the academe here. I was a
Okay, tell
business
us a little bit
professor.
about that. Tell us a little bit about your adventures in the in the Philippines before your book.
Oh, I was in the field of computers and I rose through the ranks from a programmer to an analyst to a manager to eventually I became a CEO of several firms. Um, um, Before that, actually, it was the first management break I had was to be vice president of the Development Academy of the Philippines.
Okay.
And then I became general manager of Megalink, the first ATM network, which has been subsumed into one ATM switch now. Um,
Ah.
so we were the first to interconnect all the ATMs in the country
Oh.
through, through
Mm-hmm.
a consortium of banks. And I
Mm-hmm.
was chosen as general manager, and I went all over the world to find out how they did it and replicated it in the Philippines.
Mm, I
Uh,
see. I see. So,
yeah.
and then you
So
came here. Oh no,
no,
not yet.
no, after that, I became deputy commissioner of the Bureau of Internal Revenue because they wanted to automate the internal revenue system of the country. And that's what I did next under President with Fidel Ramos. And then after that, I became managing director of SAP Philippines, which is the largest enterprise software system in the world, used by the top 100 corporations, even in America, and also in the Philippines, all over all the countries in the world. And then after that, I was asked to lead another consortium of the conglomerates like Ayala, the Lopezes, the um, six conglomerates banded together, and they gave me money to set up the e-procurement switch of the country, and that's what I did. I also went all over the world to find out how they did it and replicated the best in the Philippines.
What was it again? The what?
It's at the e-procurement hub. It's a
E-procurement.
B2B among conglomerates and companies so
Mm,
that they can get the best prices for the things that they need, the materials they
okay.
need. And that was called buy and trade. So
Ah.
that was what I left the Philippines as vice chairman of the board. I wanted to retire already. And so from president CEO, I became vice chairman, and then I became consultant, and then I left. So easily, I let go of that position and I left because I wanted to find my soulmate.
Your soulmate.
Yes.
Wow.
You see,
Ah.
uh, I prepared for this because I thought it was going by the book. So my book,
I really
my
wish I could see
going by
you.
the rules.
I know.
I really wish your
Your
Zoom
camera
is not frozen.
froze.
Would you like to
Refresh
switch off
it?
your camera
How do I
just right
do?
now and then turn it back
Oh yeah, maybe I should.
yes, stop video and then go back to then
Yeah, I
turn it
did.
on
That's what I did.
again. Yeah. Yay. Maybe we'll
Is
see
it
you now.
is it
Let's
better now?
see. We're waiting. We're
Not
waiting.
yet.
Nothing.
Maybe I should go in and out, or maybe during the break we'll do that.
All right, all right. So for now, you're just
I'm just frozen. It's
No.
like the the animated.
no, you're a black screen. My solution was not by the book. But anyway, we can hear you. So you said you prepared for
I'm going by the book, meaning what are the proper rules in life. So I just like to tell you the story after all of that corporate jungle stuff.
okay.
I
Wait.
really looked at my life as, I really went by the book.
Okay,
I
wait. Let's do this. We will take a short break and then you come out you
Okay.
exit and you come
I will
back.
reconnect. I will reconnect.
Are you okay with that, Kuya Yo? Let's take a short break and
Yes, I will.
hear from our sponsor. Okay, don't go away, people.
Heading to Las Vegas? Thinking of buying, selling, or investing in real estate? From City View Lofts, high rises, lakefront villas, mountain view homes, and all types of residential properties Vegas has to offer. Follow Mia to the road of your dreams to home ownership. Call 702-281-9063 or visit www.benjaminamiacasino.com. Mia is also on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. With Mia Casino, you can be sure you get real estate with integrity. On the Dot is presented by Benjamina Mia Casino. Licensed real estate professional since 2008. License number S01669991 LLC.
This is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio. PHLV Radio.
Okay, our guest is back on the screen. Let's have her pretty face back on the screen.
Yes.
Welcome to On the Dot, and we're talking about by the book or not by the book. So here we go. Miss Carol, tell us about your not by the book and by the book experience with love, soulmate.
Finding her
Audio,
soulmate.
audio. Where's your audio? Okay, there you go.
I thought
All right,
I lived my life
Okay.
strictly by the book.
you
That-
did.
I worked hard, and then when I was about to retire, I thought, how can I play hard when I don't have a partner? You see, by working hard and everything, I destroyed my marriage. Actually, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I didn't have a partner at that time, so I wasn't prepared for retirement. I thought, because I was physically fit, I was financially free, but I wasn't emotionally stable.
Okay.
So, and emotional stability for me is defined as having someone by your side. I'm not a solo person, a solo traveler, or a soloist or anything. I really wanted somebody by my side. I had all that career with me, but I didn't have anybody by my side. I thought I would probably have done much better if I did. But you see, I spent so much time in my career, and that my marriage broke, fell apart. So I told myself, I really need to find my soulmate, and better to find it in the U.S., diba?
Ah, okay. Sige. And then?
That's how I got here. and-
Oh, okay.
I felt this is going to be a new book, by the way, Finding Your Life Partner. And I have 3 rules also. Number 1 is projectize it. Number 2, make it into a project, a serious project. I've done all of these different projects.
Oo
ATM.
naman.
May vision, may vision.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pwede ko naman gamitin yung skills that I learned in my career, di ba?
Oh, syempre.
Pati love life.
I see it. Number two, cast your net wide.
Okay.
Why should you be satisfied with the one next door, just next door? Best thing in the world.
Mia was so satisfied with the one next door.
I-
He's a keeper. Continue, please. And
Cast
then,
your net wide. Number
I can see
three
the graphs.
use a framework for evaluating all your candidates.
use a framework for evaluating your candidates. Oh my God. Merong rubrics.
When I got to the States and I had I was on Match.com. My sister put me there. I had a date every Friday evening, Saturday evening, and Sunday evening.
Online. Was that an online date?
Match.com.
Online dating.
No, online dating.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's the major way people are getting to find their partners now here in the U.S. Diba? It's the majority.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's why my next book is going to be on this. I needed a framework by which to evaluate all the candidates. And I found one from a Filipino psychiatrist, and it's called 7 Qs.
Okay, tell us about the 7 Qs.
Another
Cruising
book.
down 7 Qs.
It's not going to be by the book. This is the new book.
I think we need a part 2.
Number 7 Qs. People really choose their partner based on physical attractiveness, usually. Diba? Usually.
yeah.
So you meet them and you get a crush because, oh my gosh, you have such cute eyes or anything like that.
Mm.
You know me. My first one, number one quotient is intelligence quotient.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get attracted to somebody who's so witty and can talk about a lot of things under the sun.
Uh-huh.
So I was trapped with a lot of high IQ men who are also not good, who turned out to be not good. Because the best Q really is emotional quotient. How a person can adapt to different situations and how emotionally intelligent he is. And that's very important for any relationship. So EQ should be the number one Q. Not physical or DQ, what I call DQ, what the psychiatrist calls DQ,
What's
desirability quotient.
What's that
or
again?
IQ.
DQ is?
DQ is desirability quotient.
And what is the nickname for the DQ? The
Physical attractiveness, desirability.
I was going to say the
Dairy
dick.
Queen.
The DQ.
I was thinking Dairy Queen.
Forgive me, people.
Talaga, grabe.
Nako, I'm
At
so
least ako
sorry.
ice cream, Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen.
So
Sorry, Carol.
IQ naman ako, which is also not good. DQ, physical, then IQ. EQ should really be the one. But then to complete the whole picture of a person, you really have to have the 4 other Qs.
Uh-huh.
MQ is very important. Moral quotient.
Okay, moral
That's a-
quotient.
You have a sense of what's right and what's wrong. The other one is PQ, political quotient.
Mhm.
And it's not about politics, whether Democrat or Republican. Huh? It's about, does he believe in causes about people? Not himself, but the people, the humanity. Does he believe in such things? Is he that kind of a person? That's very important.
Yeah.
The other one is FQ, financial quotient. And that is not that he's supposed to be rich, but he should have the means to gain income and also to spend wisely. So it's not really being rich, but being financially wise. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the last one is SQ, spirituality quotient.
Akala ko
What's
sex
SQ?
Q. Spirituality. DQ ba yun?
That's DQ, yung
DQ,
sex.
the DQ.
SQ, spirituality quotient.
Spirituality quotient.
Believing on some higher being and other than yourself.
Yes.
To me, all these 7 Qs were quite important, and I believed my friend, psychiatrist June Pagaduan Lopez, if you know her, she's one of the foremost psychiatrists who actually enacted the mental health bill of the Philippines, and actually was the very first one who said Duterte and Trump are not,
They don't have what the DQ, the desirability quotient.
Yeah,
Okay.
I use. And guess what?
Guess what? You found him.
Yes,
Wow.
I know that. I don't know if you've met him in some of our UP AAA activities, but he's really has supported me and he took me traveling. How I got started in this is through him.
Ah,
He
okay.
said we should, after we got married, which was about 13 years ago, we just celebrated our 30th anniversary last August 8th, was to buy an RV and take me all around North America. And so I
Woohoo.
went through all the 50 states. I've lived in all the 50 states, 10 Canadian provinces, and 6 Mexican states because of him. And not
Good.
only that, when I decided to write a blog to keep a diary of all of our travels, and then I wanted to be better at writing, he was editing because
Aw.
he knew idiomatic, American English. I only knew corporate English, the thing we studied in.
Academic English, yes. Academic, corporate, yes.
Yeah, idiomatic English is very different. So he was very instrumental in letting me understand how to do it, to how to write well, and for an American audience.
Oh,
So
wow.
my blog grew, and after 5 years of blogging, I looked at all my blog articles and I said, "Wow, there's a book here,"
There
and that's how
is.
the first book, Carolina Cruising to an American Dream, came about. It was actually a diary of our. It's a journal of our RVing for
Adventures.
5 years.
Mm-hmm.
But also the appendices were so useful because it had a lot of the learnings I had. And so I decided to write the second book, which is turn the appendices into a how-to book on how to RV. And RVing is the craze now because it's the safest way to
Yeah.
travel.
Mm-hmm.
You know that this past 1 year and a half, 18 million RVs have been sold in America.
That
The,
is phenomenal.
yeah, the RVing community is really, and all the campgrounds are fully booked.
Yes, yes,
So
wow.
I did the second book, which is the basics you need to know about RVing. And then after another 5 years of blogging, I looked at my blogs, and that's when we started to go around the world. We've been to 48 countries.
Wow.
And actually,
Wow.
it's also because he bought for me timeshares all over the world. And so we go around, and I thought when I looked at my blog, oh my gosh, there's another book here. And that's how the third book came about, which is Cruising Past 70. It's not only about outer journeys, it's also about inner ones.
And I'm really interested in that one. Hold on, just for a second. I just want to call out PHLV's Alvin. What's his name? He has we have a travel show here on
Mm.
Oh,
PHLV.
Yeah.
Yeah. Travel in style. Travel wise. Yes, you could be a good guest. Yeah. Okay,
I
go
hope
back to you.
that's a
Travel
good
wise with Alvin. I forgot
idea.
his.
Sana, you can guess me. Yay.
48 countries, all the
Wow.
entire 50 states. You said you have visited all the 50 states and then 20
Las
Canadian.
Vegas, we stayed for three weeks in an RV in a campground. I looked at Las Vegas, for example, and where we could settle, but I decided in Arizona. I looked at Vegas, Florida, and Southern California, around San Diego, and here, and we decided to choose Arizona.
Okay. I have so many questions. I don't know where to
Okay,
begin.
shoot.
Shoot. So, what about your mail? Where do you receive your mail?
Right.
Oh, when you RV,
Yes, when you're traveling all over the place.
there's very cheap forwarding services for mail for
Ah,
RV.
okay.
And they're usually based in cheap, low tax states like South Dakota, North Dakota. But
Uh-huh.
me, I personally used my son's address in Seattle, where close to where we
Okay.
lived before, because you cannot vote if you don't have a physical address. And I
I
wanted to
see.
Mm.
All
exercise
right.
my
Yeah.
right to vote.
Mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm.
use your sons or daughters, or your
Okay.
parents.
That's a very good tip. Yeah. Next, do you have a question, Mia?
Now I'm just curious about regular stuff like shopping and grocery, No.
Yeah.
Do you keep them in the RV? How do you do
Oh,
it?
the RV, it
You have a
opens up
fridge.
a whole new world of
Yeah.
groceries, farmers markets, much better than
Much,
the
much
Oh,
traditional.
better.
that's true.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Always beside
Everything's fresh.
farmers
Yeah.
market when you RV, and they're all fresh and
Yeah.
cheap. My gosh, watermelons this big, $1. Or
Wow.
Oh.
so, my gosh, I had. It's so nice to RV, really.
So all these things that you're talking about, are they all in your books?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah. Do
Yes.
your books have pictures in them,
Oh yeah,
illustrations?
I always have at least 50 pictures. I'm a photographer also, by the way. I
Mm,
had to
Okay.
study photography because when you tell stories, it's better to tell them sometimes in pictures.
Yes,
So
like
you,
Alice in Wonderland said, what good is a book without pictures? So,
I always have at least 50 pictures, and my blog is always full of
nice.
pictures.
wow, I need to get hold of your your website, your blog
Yeah,
site,
I'm in
and
all of those, like Mia. I'm in
yeah.
YouTube, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter,
I may
and
have
what?
to order signed books from you. A set of your books with your autograph, because I
So
wanna.
if you like that, then it has to be delivered here, and then I'll sign it and I'll
Yes.
send it.
Uh-huh. And then we're
That's what
gonna
I've
meet
done.
up. We're gonna meet up. Okay. We This is so exciting.
Anyway, because we belong to the same organization.
Okay, yes. So next question is, you said inner journey. The outer journey is the same as, is it the same for you as the inner journey? Or what did you
Yeah.
learn about yourself while you were journeying out there?
Sometimes the inner journeys are even more important. And
Mm-hmm.
I know you believe in this,
Oh,
Dot.
yes.
Yes. Actually, I wrote the book when it was COVID lockdowns. And I said,
Mm.
I couldn't go anywhere. So what am I going to do? I go inside. I looked at my trips and I said, what did I learn in this thing? What dawned on me? There's three things. The changes you make, the insights you gained, and the lessons you learned.
The
My
changes,
book,
insights, and lessons.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
lessons learned, insights gained, and changes made. Because of insights and lessons, you actually go through a lot of changes. For instance, I did. My husband, current husband, is my third. So finally now, I have learned how to be a wife.
Okay.
And it's one of the changes I have made.
Mm.
And traveling helped me do that, especially traveling in an RV. Imagine cozy
Yes.
350 square feet for 24 hours by 7 for 8 years.
Oh my
Right.
God,
That's
8 years.
How can you do that? But
If that is not intimacy, then I don't know what else is. Physical, literally physical intimacy.
that's quarantine.
Quarantining,
Yeah.
yeah,
close quarters.
those quarters of 350 square feet. But
Right.
our living room was the whole world.
Right.
That was
Mm.
our bedroom and our kitchen where we ate and where we slept. But
Mm-hmm.
our living room, wow, we wandered. Every day we were hiking, every day we were walking. You do that a lot now, that, right? So it was really liberating, very liberating. And so it was actually, sometimes it helped by being a coping mechanism. We were in front of a whole glacier and we were fighting about the camera because I wanted to take the picture and he didn't want to let. After that, we had two cameras. Okay, that was the solution. But then but then the whole beauty of the glacier stopped us from.
Yeah.
And after looking at it after 5 or 10 minutes, we decided, oh heck, this fight over this camera is really nothing compared to
Mm-hmm.
what God has given us.
Mm-hmm. Oh my
So
God, look at that. So,
mechanism.
yeah. So, Kuya Yo is going to show
The car sculpture in
wow.
Texas.
Awesome. That's so awesome, Mia. Are you inspired yet?
Oh,
you want
yes,
you
I am.
you wanna buy another, the big passport book.
No, I
Which is
love to travel, and I've always wanted to log everything that I see. The things that I see when I travel. Maybe when I retire or when I have enough time, I'll do what
yeah,
Carol's
yeah.
doing. Yeah.
So now I'm able to play hard,
Play
study
hard because you worked hard.
hard. Yeah, I've gone through a full circle of life, and I can't ask for anything more.
Yeah.
Carol, were you able to do? Oh, look at that! Cruising in an RV, the basics you need to know. Kindle edition, which is only like what's that? On Amazon, just $1.99, or I can
Wow.
see
Oh,
very well.
99 cents. This is 99 cents.
Yes, yes. So you self-published on Amazon.
Kindle is free, entirely free, by the way.
Wow.
Oh,
So
you don't have a
people
paperback?
don't know that. You don't have to spend a single centavo.
Yes.
Kindle is free.
Okay.
And so
Nice.
I publish through Kindle. And the only drawback is that you are exclusively distributed by them. But so what? They're the largest distributor.
Uh-huh.
So I don't care. And what I do is I just publish through them. I'm on Amazon and then I buy a lot of books and ship them to the Philippines because I have a lot of audience in the Philippines.
Okay, so Kindle, and then you can choose to have paperback as well.
Oh yes,
Yes.
and their prices are very reasonable.
Very reasonable, yes.
Yeah, my cruising past 70 is $8.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's 350 pages
Oh, wow. With pictures.
with pictures.
With
So
pictures.
their prices, you can go as low as $8. But when I started selling it, it was 16.95 or something
Uh-huh.
like that.
Yes, yes.
It's now at $8, which is the lowest.
I want to do like that. I want to self-publish as well. But this is not about me. This is about you. Were you able to do that because you retired?
Yes, I was because I traveled and then I retired from teaching in Seattle. I taught when I settled in Seattle where my daughter was. I taught in three institutions of higher learning. In the Central Washington University, Seattle Community College, and Renton Technical College. So I was actually teaching. Before I knew it, all of my 60 hours in a week was gone. So I was
Yeah.
engaged. I was as engaged in the United States as I was in the Philippines. And I was actually babysitting my grandson also from 8 to 5 and then teaching at night and in weekends. So all my week time was completely consumed. And then I met him. And he said, let's just travel. What are you earning all this money for? And besides, he was financially secure, and I didn't have to do really travel at all. So
Yeah.
we stopped, and I retired.
Mhm.
I retired because of him, and we
Oh, look at
traveled.
that. Hold on. Kuya Yo is showing us pager. What's that? Page views. Page
Since
views since 2011
2000.
is over 1 million.
Wow.
188,532. The
I've
page
written
views for you.
500 plus posts or articles.
Bonga.
So the
Bonga.
250 became a first book, and the next 250 became the last book.
Mm-hmm.
And then now my next book will not be a travel book. It's Finding Your Life Partner. I want to help so many people in establishing how to do it and even using the internet to find him.
Okay,
That will be a Christmas gift for. When is it publishing?
Probably next year.
Next year.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it will
So
be a gift for next year.
Yes.
you are giving so much hope to people who are, let's say, I'm not
Single.
Single. Yes.
When I was traveling to launch my books, my gosh, please write about this topic. This is
Yeah.
what we need. Everybody where I was launching the that's
Yeah.
what they're asking for. But now I'm finished with travel books because I've done all the three that I wanted. I'm going to go to this next one, Finding Your Life Partner. And then the other one after that, which is actually happening at the same time, is veggies beyond salads. I love cooking because of him, because of the soulmate that I found. I've started to learn how to cook in the U.S. and I now have the recipes of about 15 countries.
Kuya Yo, feel free to flash whatever it is you want to flash. Okay, on the screen, huh? You have the freedom to do that. Yes. Because it's just so exciting that at the age your age.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Ooh, cow. Is that cow? Moo? Horse? What is that?
Oatman.
A
It's near you.
burro.
Near Vegas,
Burro
Oatman,
town of
Arizona.
Arizona.
Burro town.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
where these burros, there are more burros than people in Oatman, Arizona. This burro didn't want me to go to
Uh-huh.
go inside the store. I was going to buy something.
How long do you stop in each state?
Oh, at least I had to sleep. There are some states where I slept only 3 nights,
It's
but
a
there are
gorgeous
states where
place.
I slept for
Three nights.
3 weeks. Yeah, 3 nights is the shortest.
What's the scariest thing that ever happened to you while traveling?
Oh, when we got job problems in a canyon which is deserted. We had a flat tire, and who was going to the
Oh.
rescue us? But we have a service. AAA, yeah. They have a service, and they will come to you. And it happened to us 3 times, and to the dot, huh?
To the dot. Uh-huh.
1 hour is the only wait time you need.
Ooh, one
And you-
hour to change a flat.
Then they come wherever you are.
Oh.
They come there, One time it was so bad that they had to pull us to Lexington, Kentucky, I think. That's what they had to do.
So, next, Christmas. Have you ever spent Christmas somewhere like exotic?
Yeah, I also write for a travel magazine, by the way, right now. I write bi-monthly for Travel Awaits, and one of the articles they wanted me to do was spending Christmas not at home. And I did spend Christmas once in Calgary, and the other time
Canada.
Cozumel. And I tell you, I won't spend another Christmas in a cold place like Calgary, but I will spend it again in a warm place like Cozumel. Besides, Cozumel is in Mexico, and it's very much like the Philippines. So I felt very much like at home. Their traditions are the same.
Okay, all right.
I have a question.
Mia.
You seem to be very goal-driven, and you seem to have a very clear vision. How
Yes.
did you know that you were going to find your soulmate in America?
Oh, there you go. That's a good, juicy question. I love that.
Yeah, but there are 8+ billion people in the world.
Right.
Don't you think there will be somebody suited to me? The Lord wouldn't have made me if there's no one that I should belong to. I actually think there's even more than one. If you just look, that's why I say cast your net wide, because there is more than one. It's just that I chose the U.S. to be in because my daughter was already here.
Okay.
When I was in Canada, I wanted to be close to them. And I actually found 2 here. And I was really finding, I was dating one every Friday evening. And my husband now was dating every Saturday evening. And so my granddaughter told me, Mama, if you don't choose Bill, I will never speak to you. Bill had so much EQ that he actually, everybody was enamored with him. My friends, they were asking if he had a brother. And my family, they were really going to disown me if I didn't marry him. So I dropped the other one and just went with him. And I wanted to be a straight girl.
Oh, yeah. By the book.
It only took once that I was bad.
By the book.
The book, yeah.
And also, wait, hold on. It just occurred to me. By the book. B-U-Y. Buy
the book.
Bilihin nyo ang book.
Libro.
Oo. And also buy
I
the
should
book.
be my marketing manager. Galing mo talaga.
Ang galing naman. Oo, parang sometimes I amaze myself. Buy the book. Okay. So it's Bill, right?
Yes, it's Bill.
Where's the other guy? You should advertise the other guy too.
Oh no, no
No,
more.
no, no. Yeah,
I
so,
don't want to remember my badass days.
okay, sige. Oo naman, no? Yung mga leftovers mo, wag naman.
Ngayon, marami na akong changes made.
Oo.
Bait-bait ko na yun.
Pero it matched the 7 Qs. Sayang yun.
So Bill, so the other guy also matched the 7 Qs? That's what Mia is
Right.
saying? No.
I really
Ano?
needed a framework. I had to decide between the two of them. I really needed to study a framework. And I also have another framework after this. When he asked me to marry him, I had another matrix, not
Ay.
7 Qs. But I studied the algorithms used by eHarmony and other dating sites. How do they match people? There were articles that I found on what the algorithms they use, and I used their algorithms to test Bill.
Oh.
And I told him, when I made the matrix, I said, Bill, these cells we don't agree in. These cells we are problem areas. And he said, drop it. Either love me or you don't. You gonna marry me? And I said, yes.
Okay,
Oh,
that is
sometimes it's, yeah.
yeah, that is really by the book, and then at some point you just
You
have
just
to
have
drop
to
the
be
book.
spontaneous.
Yes.
Spontaneous. Okay. Maybe we should get Bill or
Yeah.
men who have married Filipinas on their senior years.
Many here.
What's that? Pardon me.
Many Filipinas who have married white men. I mean, I shouldn't say white, Caucasian men.
Yeah, yes. But it's interesting because you are so passionate about this. You're so joyful in your in your quest for your soulmate.
I love how scientific
I know,
she
right?
went into the.
The way I'm always like this, I don't know why, but I'm excited about life.
Yeah,
Oh,
as it should be. Yes.
That is so amazing. Okay, so what's next for you and Bill? Not just you, but you and Bill.
Well, we're going to do 3 months in Mexico again, starting January, and so I hope to have the vaccine boost. He's scheduled in September, and I'm scheduled in October. So we hope to get it so we can go to Mexico. We always spend our winters now in Mexico. One, because it's so like the Philippines, and it's so near, and it's so cheap too.
Mia knows, you've been to Mexico. Mia.
Yes,
How many times have you been there?
Four
times?
times.
Yeah, you love it.
Different,
You love
yes.
it
I
there.
love traveling. That's why. Yeah. I was going to ask you, does COVID scare you with all the traveling?
I have been so lucky, by the way. We've just arrived from a 6-week road trip to Idaho, Colorado, Idaho, Montana, Calgary in Canada, and back here.
Yeah.
So I thought we planned it when the COVID cases were waning.
Yeah.
And then, the variants started producing
Yeah.
more cases. And I asked my husband, are we going to go through? And we said we were going to go through because even last year, 2020, we traveled on road trips. And we actually published a certain rules to follow while traveling during COVID. One of them is, keeping the distance and not being indoors and all of those things. So as long as we follow all those things, we are fortunate we have not contracted anything
Yeah.
traveling. And so, but traveling to Mexico is a whole different story because we're going to be there for 3 months. And that's why we hope to get the boost.
Right.
So
Right.
it's a way of traveling and actually living that you can be really safe. Don't ever be caught in an indoor event.
Right. Right.
Don't ever get caught in that. Even if you wear a mask, so many cases have been shown that even if you're in a mask, it happens. The transmission happens.
True.
So even in crowded outdoor events, because the 6 feet is really very important, and not only the 6 feet, but the 15 minutes of direct contact.
Pardon
So we
me,
have-
the 15 minutes?
Direct
Yeah,
contact.
15 minutes. You cannot have more than 15 minutes of really talking where the saliva is going. 15 minutes is the max. So turn your head away. So 6 feet, 15 minutes, no indoor, no crowded out. Even during hiking, my gosh, we go 6 feet away from the person if somebody's approaching us. because lalo na sa hiking, they are very, they're sweating and they're breathing hard and expelling hard. It's even though you're outdoor, it's going to be very, and then also the 15 minutes. That I'm very, 15 minutes.
That's a
That's
good.
why indoor family events are so bad because you let your guard down and then you're very intimate with people and you go close and and you make cuento for a long time.
Yeah,
But
you don't just pass the love, you pass the virus as well.
yes,
Right, right,
you
That's
want to
right.
love them, don't pass the virus. So
Yeah.
so the rules are there and science is there
right,
Yes.
and written about and it's only up to us to follow it. So I don't usually wear masks unless it's really necessary, but I follow the 15 minutes and the 6 feet.
Okay, that's something new. I've never
So I
heard of the
don't go,
15
Yeah,
I
me
minutes.
don't,
too. Yeah, that's a
I
good.
don't go eat out in any indoor restaurant. I don't.
And so, so Miss Carol, your travel has definitely expanded who you are, expanded your mind, your heart, your perhaps your palate, and
Yeah.
I can see that you are so healthy for your age. Are you physically fit? Yes, you are, aren't you?
Which is the key. Which is the key in COVID. Your immune system, your overall health.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. What
But
would
I
you?
exercise every day. I exercise every day and I eat healthy every day. I am in charge of the kitchen and my husband will never capitulate to wanting hot dogs. Hot dogs for me are very bad as far as it's supposed to restrict or shorten your life by 30 minutes each hot dog that you eat.
So
Because it's
the long hot dog
almost even
gives you a
more.
shorter life.
Yeah.
Okay.
How
So
about
even
the
though
red hot dog?
Gives you.
hot dog that you
By 1 hour, even more.
Ay, nako. What? Yeah.
hot dog,
Pardon me.
I will never serve him hot dogs.
Okay. Yeah. The movie theaters will serve him hot dogs.
Don't go to movie theaters.
So
That's
you,
so
oh
indoor.
yeah. How about your Wi-Fi? What else? What else? Do you have? Of course, you do
Cable,
have probably TV
TV.
in your RV.
Oh yes, we had everything.
Entertainment.
We
Yeah,
had
everything.
2 TVs in our RV because we could have we can host
Wi-Fi.
a couple in the sofa bed in the living room.
Mm.
I have a video clip. My 7 room mansion on wheels.
Huh?
I I described our RV as my 7 room mansion on wheels because we had 7 rooms.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a study room, I had a bathroom, I had the bedroom, I had the kitchen, I had the dining room. So all of those things, it's 350 square feet because you can put there are slide outs.
Mm-hmm.
When you park, you can slide out, so it becomes 300, which is an ordinary size of a good hotel suite.
Uh-huh.
Not bad. Not
This is
bad.
so interesting. Very interesting, no, Mia, no? Yeah.
Good thing about RVs, you don't have permanent neighbor.
Oh, tama, tama. You don't have neighbors. You don't have
Permanent ones,
yes, permanent
diba?
ones. Yes.
Ayun, oh, yeah, you can change your neighbor anytime. Problem.
Well, no annoying ones. Oh.
And the sad thing is, that our national parks are trying to target minority groups because the RV community is practically white.
Oh.
I didn't meet a single, when we were RVing, I didn't meet a single, maybe one Filipina who was married to a Caucasian and a few Native Americans and even fewer Black Americans.
Is that so?
It's a totally white community, and so actually in the beginning I was getting lonely, but then because of electronics, you can really be with other
Right,
people.
right, right.
Now that's why I really enjoy UPAAA because I can have a Filipino family.
Yeah. Why don't you issue the invitation for other UP people to join us?
I'd like to invite all our fellow UP alumni. Mia, are you also from UP?
Oh,
Yes, yes.
yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all of you. We are all three UP alumni, and there's going to be a good convention. The first time it will be virtual on October 22 to 24. It was supposed to be in Vegas, where Dot is, and Dot is the vice chairman. And I think I'm going to be one of the moderators of the
Yes, you
session.
will be. Yes.
Please, please, please join us. We hope to have a
Yeah.
thousand of you. There are 20,000 UP alumni in America. I'm sure we can get 1,000 to join us, and it's only for $30. And we have a keynote speaker. Guess what?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
President Lenny Robredo.
Yes, Vice
And for the
President.
first time, the state of the UP address will be given by President Danilo Concepcion. It's
Yeah.
a whole lot of sizzling activities
Yes.
in our grand reunion at convention, October 22 to 24. Don't forget, only $30.
Oo nga, $30 lang po. Bili na kayo, buy the book. The
Buy
book.
the book.
Buy the reunion package.
We will be peddling a book of a UP alumni and its activities, a souvenir book.
Yes.
So buy that souvenir book too.
Yes, yes. And PHLV is our media partner.
Yes.
Yay.
Yo.
Yoo-hoo. All right. So on the other side of the screen, Kuya Yo is showing the clip of you with your does it have an audio?
That's the RV.
Do you have an audio for that?
Here, can you see it? Come on in. This
The
is
mansion.
our office den. That's the entertainment center with a 45-inch TV. And this is his office. And that's my office. Flowers, of course.
Perfect.
And make sure these two chairs, they turn into a driver's chair and a captain's chair whenever we are moving the RV. And I'm sorry, but the curtains are on because it's very hot here in Phoenix, and those plants need shelter, and of course we do too. And this sofa bed right here, this is part of the living room. This whole office then becomes the living room. And that sofa bed, as a matter of fact, we have guests, turns into a double bed. So welcome to our home, and you can visit us, and you have a place to sleep in. Now, this is the third room over here. We have the dining room. And if you can see it from this angle, I will show you that this is a vase of flowers. He always keeps that fresh for me. And this whole thing over here, Bill, would you come show here? This whole thing, no, here. This whole thing turns into a bed for kids.
A bed
Okay.
for kids.
Now, our fourth room is the kitchen.
Uh-huh.
Look at the kitchen. This is where I cook our meals. It might not have a lot of counter space, but hey, I cook some awesome meals here. And look at our refrigerator. It's even a double door refrigerator. I have my microwave, which is also an oven, and I also have an almost dishwashing machine. But no, Bill is my dishwasher. Okay, come on here, and I'll show you the fifth room. The fifth room, let me turn on the light. The fifth room is the bathroom suite. You can see here, we don't have a double sink, can't be done, but we have a pretty good shower. And the toilet is over here. That's the only thing I don't like because it's not a separate cubicle. And here you will find our washroom. We have a
That's
washing
good.
machine and a dryer and my jewelry rack.
Awesome.
And we have our cabinets over here. And of course, the last room we have is our bedroom. Here it is. Let me turn on the lights so you can see it better.
Yay.
It's a double bed,
Uh-huh.
but it's like this. It's inclined down. It's inclined here because I have GERD, or gastroesophageal reflux disease. But that's it. That's our 7-bedroom home. Now let's go to outside. So I'll show you how we
Galing. Wow, that's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Same bubbly person out there. But I was 60 years old then. 65.
Is that true? It
Yes,
doesn't
ma'am.
show. Okay, doesn't show at all. So, what are your last words for our viewers and listeners, Carol?
Oh, it's so nice conversing with you. It's been relaxing. It's like cruising with two bubbly women at the same time.
Yeah.
Hope you guys will follow my blog. It's called Cruising Past 70 with 70. And then also my latest book, Cruising Past 70, spelled out 70. All there, that's available in Amazon. Just type in Cruising Past 70. And hope to see you at the UPGRC,
Yay.
UPGRC Grand Reunion and Convention next month. It's already September 1 and October
51 days. We are 51 days away. Yay.
That's it. Thank you very much, Mia and Dot.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Carol.
Can you spare me one more question?
Oh, one more pa.
Of all the places you visited, which one is your most favorite?
I always ask that. I'm going to tell you the Arctic Circle. The Arctic Circle is where we were alone, and it took us a whole lot to get there. We were in Dawson City in the Yukon in Canada, and we had just come from Fairbanks, Alaska, and I said, this is the last time we have to go to the Arctic Circle. The bragging rights is just 3 days away, and we had our first RV, which was a second-hand Class C. It was rickety rack, not like the one that I just showed you, because we were just trying it. But then the whole road was gravel road from Dawson City to the Arctic Circle. But when we reached it, going there, every 5 minutes we would stop because it was a different world altogether. It was fall, and the tundra, which is they don't grow trees at a certain height, elevation, they don't grow trees anymore. So the trees were going smaller and smaller until it was just a carpet.
Wow.
Gold red carpet of fungi and lichen covering everything, including the mountains, because it was the alpine tundra.
You're so high.
It's a different world. The fall in the tundra is different. And then when we got to the Arctic Circle, there was a sign there. Our picture there is the prized possession. We were the only ones, but guess what? It was so windy, so cold, so bitingly cold. We just had a picture taken and went right away. But then the whole trip is so memorable. It meant so much that within the Arctic Circle, we found the best peace in our lives.
Oh,
Helped us with our marriage, definitely.
oh,
It's
beautiful.
very memorable. If any one of you will be able to go visit the Arctic Circle,
Arctic Circle.
even the North Pole, if you can. You can't because it's in the middle of the ocean. And that is the Arctic Circle. Do so because it's a very special place on Earth.
Oh,
You
wow.
you really find him. Everywhere I was saying, oh, there's really a master gardener, there's a master sculptor, there's a master painter, there's a master somebody in all these things because it was so beautiful.
Oh my God, that's so
Noted.
beautiful. Noted.
Noted.
Mia is going to go there.
I'm gonna go there.
I'm gonna buy an RV.
Probably rent one.
All right. Okay.
Thank you so
Thank you so
much,
much, dear friends.
Carol.
Mia, your closing.
Oh, my closing quote. The world is a book, and those who do not travel read only a page, by
Oh.
Saint Augustine.
Oh,
Very,
yes.
very
yes.
appropriate. Thank you,
Yes.
Mia.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. See you again next week. Thank
See
you,
you
Miss
next
Carol.
week.
See you. All righty.
On the Dot is presented by Benjamina Mia Casino. Licensed real estate professional since 2008. License number S01669991 LLC. Heading to Las Vegas? Thinking of buying, selling, or investing in real estate? From city view lofts, high rises, lakefront villas, mountain view homes, and all types of residential properties Vegas has to offer. Follow Mia to the road of your dreams to home ownership. Call 702-281-9063 or visit www.mia-casino.com. BenjaminaMiaCasino.com. Mia is also on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. With Mia Casino, you can be sure you get real estate with integrity.